joining the Goyim against us, by not giving the proper homage to Haman, by not kneeling down to him. Mordechai doesn't kneel and doesn't bow, and because of him, he is inciting the wrath of Haman. Haman is being infuriated, and let's go and lynch Mordechai, whatever he said. The Gemara tells us that they blamed Mordechai for their troubles. You know why? They didn't see the whole picture. When we finish the Megillah, we see what good Mordechai did for Klal Yisrael, but they just saw part of it. I'm sure that in Mitzrayim there were people that protested and they spoke Lashon Hara on Yaakov Avinu. Yaakov Avinu, he was our grandfather, and didn't he have the sense to understand that you're not supposed to send Yosef to his brothers? That Yosef's brothers can do him harm? Why did he send a message through Yosef to his brothers? And because of that, we find ourselves now in Mitzrayim. They don't know the whole story. Because the Jews had to go to Mitzrayim. And Yosef's being sold to Mitzrayim was for the benefit of the Jews. They would have gone to Mitzrayim anyway. They didn't know the whole story. We who have the complete torah, the torah B'Ksav and the torah B'Alpeh, we see what's going on. But we know it was the benefit of the Jews to go to Mitzrayim. And if it wouldn't have been for Yosef, then Yaakov Avinu would have been dragged down to Mitzrayim with chains of iron, as the Gemara tells us. He had to go to Mitzrayim. Because of Yosef, it wasn't a tender way, like a father going to visit his son. The Jews had to go to Mitzrayim. And today people are blaming the Gedolim, the great Rabbanim that we had, like Reb Chaim Meiser and his land, the Chafetz Chaim and the Hasidic Rabbayim in that generation. They blame them. Why they discouraged you Jews from going to America? Anybody wanted to go to America, so they were cautioned by the Rabbanim in those days, don't go to America. America is you're going to sink there. You're going to sink in the mud. Because there's no Judaism in America. Stay here. So what happened? They were killed by the Nazis. They weren't encouraged to go to Eretz Yisrael. Now, so what happened? Those people are still going around complaining against us tzadikim. They don't know the whole story. Shall we be chayshei to the Rabbeinu Shalom? Can we point an accusing finger to the Rabbeinu Shalom and say that these 6 million Jews perished because they listened to the Rabbanim, to the Heilige Rabbanim? Things would have been much worse if they wouldn't have listened. These Jews who had to perish there, it was for their good. And if they would have gone to America and become assimilated, like most of the Jews who came to America, well, there's different ways of looking at it. I mean, it was certainly for their tithe to be killed as Jews and reap the benefits of being killed as a Jew, which is the greatest ticket that can happen to anybody's nefesh, because he's killed only because he's a Jew. Anyway, I am not at this point prepared to explain why and what happened, because we don't see the whole picture. When Mashiach will come, we're going to see the entire picture, and then we're going to say mishpatim Hashem emes tzadko yadav. We're going to understand what happened in the 1930s and 40s. So we're going to understand it then when Mashiach will come, just like we understand now what happened in Mitzrayim and what happened in Parsha. Now we know the story of Parsha and Mitzrayim, but the story of the Holocaust we don't know. We can have theories, but nobody can say for sure exactly why and what happened. But mishpatim Hashem emes tzadko yadav. If they listened to the Rabbanim and they remained in Europe, anyone who is a Maimon, who believes in Hashem Yisbarach, who Moshe Avnei, has to believe that if you approach another Gadol, a great tzaddik, who is qualified, and you ask him for advice, and he offers you advice, that advice is as if it comes from heaven. That's the good advice for you. And if you see that it doesn't turn out the way you want it to be, mishpatim asher tasav lifneim. The dayanim are the ones who met out. They're the ones who give the hanhaga. They're the ones, they're the deciding factors of what happens in the world to the individual and to the collective. And if we don't understand, if we see that it doesn't turn out the way we thought it should be, so that's Raza de Gilgula. These are the mystics of Gilgul, something which we cannot understand, something which we can't perceive right now. In due time, a time will come when we're going to understand everything. Until then, we have to turn on our emunah